What's up, guys? Doggo back in Retro Stadium, and this is long overdue. God damn, the ultimate suggestion from TS, 1,000 star, an absolute gem of a subscriber we've had for many, many years on this channel. Ever since we started, man, he's been loving our content, especially the Mario Kart 64 stuff. When we do championships, he's all up in that, riding the waves with us, me and DJ Thicky. And he said, guys, why don't you do a masterclass of Mario Kart 64, an expert masterclass of Mario Kart 64, just like the ones I did with Daytona USA on the arcade, which did really well and still doing pretty well, actually. What a fantastic idea. I'm going to go through all 16 tracks on Mario Kart 64, our beloved Mario Kart 64, the main game which brought the Retro Bros YouTube channel together. Like, this channel would not exist without this game. It was our vision and idea way back now, fucking Jesus Christ, 11 years ago that this channel's been going, and we wanted to showcase our battles of this game especially. And here we are. It's taken this long to maybe go through every little nook and cranny and the way we like, well, the way I like to take each turn, but DJ Thicky's probably very similar to me. Easier for me to record these sort of videos. I'm looking forward to this. All 16 tracks, a masterclass. Now, disclaimer, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm the best at this game. I'm definitely not. There are time trial wizards out there. There's a whole community of time trial guys that just sit there for hours and hours and hours and try and get every little millisecond off the time trials, and there's a world record ranking. I attempted it. I've had a crack at it. I'm up there in the world rankings. You can see there's the name up there. Nowhere near the top echelon of skilled players, that's for sure. The Beckneys and I can't even think of the other guys now, but they're so damn good. And there's way better Australian players as well out there. I don't even know who they are. I don't know if they do content on YouTube either. I haven't found them. But I would say that myself, DJ Thicky, we're up there. We're right up there in the best players in Mario Kart 64, no doubt about that. So I'm looking forward to this. Guys, let's get into the first track. Should we just start off? Or should I just start off with a random track out of the 16, or just straight from first track to last? Let's just play it safe for now. Let's start with Mushroom Cup, Luigi Raceway, how I like to play it. An expert masterclass. Here we go. Let's get it on. We definitely kick it off with time trials, and to go my favourite character, which I've been going since 1996, guys. Toad, the only way to go. And DJ Thicky's been going Yoshi forever as well. So you can see straight up here my best lap on this cartridge, 39.81 with Peach. I don't even know if that's any good. I can't remember. I remember looking into them a few years back to see where I ranked in the world rankings, and it was up there, but by all means, nowhere near as good as those guys. And I'll talk through some ways to race even on dead straight lines, because this is the perfect example of mini turbo straight mini turbo SMT or something like that. That's what all the experts call it, where they're just going straight down a long straight just like this. This is the perfect example. And what these guys do, they like to pull out, didn't even get a turbo. They like to pull out these things. Watch this. They like to do them on a dead straight, which is, I find, very, very hard to do. You want to get 2, 3, at least 4 out of there, at least. I'm not 100% sure. Want to get at least 1, and then what the guys do, they like to, on a long sort of straight, they like to get out those quick turbo turns. You want to get 1, 2, 3, at least 4 there, but then they'll go like this. So I can't even do it. So you got to get them on the straight, and they're so damn quick at it. I haven't probably practiced enough. 2, 3, 4, Yeah, you can squeeze 5 out of there quite easy. At least one there. You could probably do one more there. Definitely one coming out of there. They probably do one more. I'm talking, when I say they, I mean the time trial expert guys. I'm definitely not of the caliber of those guys. And you probably get 4 there. Probably sneak in one out. Yeah, they're called straight mini turbos, something like that. I don't even know the term of it. But they boost that acceleration on a dead straight, and it really cuts those milliseconds off. So yeah, I'm guessing 5, maybe 5 off of that first corner. One down there. I'm not even going to attempt doing one in the middle. I'm not 100% sure if they do that. I'm going to go, okay, here we go. 1, see how tight we can get it. 2, 3, 4, and just keeping it straight. I'm pretty sure that the experts go for another one on that little straight. 2:08.17. I don't know. What's the fastest lap I got there? 41.94. Does that match with anything I've got? No, not even. So 2:04.58 I've set at some stage back in the day. That's 4 seconds, and that was rough. Like, you could tell how rough that was. Didn't even use any mushrooms. So that's probably a good reason why as well. Best lap 39.81. Probably use all 3 mushrooms, but let's do one more round through it. See if I can get it real tight. See if I can just beat that time to get a bit more visual of how it should be run, I guess, the way I would race it. At least I got a turbo start there. I've got my Ghost. My Ghost is sitting there, but I'm not going to attempt the straight mini turbos. Not on this one. Let's just see how close I can get on the second run through. That's pretty tight. I like to just come out of each corner with a dead straight joystick. You can see that. I don't correct. Watch this. Oh, that was a bit sloppy. And you can tell by the way you come out of every corner. I'll show you here, guys. 1, 2. I'm gonna just get. See how I haven't touched the controller yet. Still haven't touched it. Still haven't straightened up. Still haven't straightened up. Still haven't. Because as soon as you straighten up, you hear the actual revs of the kart slow down a bit. So 1, 2, 3, pretty tight. 4, dead straight. Dead straight. And it's like a little correction you have to do. You could hear that. I could hear the low revs in the car. I haven't got the sound up for you guys at the moment, but I wanted to concentrate on the actual commentating instead. Didn't even come out of that last one with a turbo turn, which kills your speed. It really does. See, look, all this low speed. I mean, your revs are high, but pulling out a straight mini turbo really does help. I just haven't nailed down that skill. I just have not nailed it down because it keeps those revs super high. Here we go into this one. There's straight. It's that little correction. And always that. As you can see what I was doing there, guys, it's hitting R button to correct your driving. I like that little flick right there to keep it straight. I think it's a decent time, but look at that, 42.20 on the last lap. 1 millisecond in the first 2 laps. That's pretty unique. Almost exactly the same. Look at that. What did I get? 2:06.17. Nowhere near my top 5. So, whew, definitely rusty on the time trials. But that's a pretty good demonstration of how I would do that. It's the flick coming out of your last turbo turn around a corner. Definitely saves you time. When you're just driving normally and you're trying to correct straightness, you hear the revs. The revs of the kart just sort of slow down, and you can hear them not as high pitched. So there you go. Let's. I'm going to go one more. Maybe a little bit of a concentration face with not much commentating. Because now I've got that bug. I've got the time trial bug where I want to just keep going and try and at least get some sort of record on this cartridge. We always talk about this cartridge. It's been played a hell of a lot. So there's a lot of times on there which we have set. over the years. Oh, I had to reconnect. That's tight. That is tight. So at least I've got a ghost that I'm racing with for my last track I just did. Oh, I didn't get that quick enough, I don't think. See, oh, look at that. I'm having to correct. As I'm trying to get straight, I could see the ghost catching up on me. The revs just come down, man. The revs just come down. I can't even get in front of this ghost, man. And I've hit sand. There's the bug. Now start retry. Good old time trials. Some close-ups of the controller just to see how I use the analog stick and the way I flick it back after some of these, that little flick, just to keep it dead straight. Not as tight as I would have liked some of these, but let's try and see what happens here. If I can get one. Didn't get it. It's hard. It's hard to get those straight mini turbos. I think that's the name of them. Like could be an expert time trial if I wanted to put way more time into trying to practice it. What do we got here? 205.33. Does it make my old top 5? Hey, not bad, not bad. We'll get a nice little top 5 time trial in there. Gee whiz, that's still a bit rough compared to my very first one with Peachy. But there you go, guys. An expert masterclass. Hopefully some of that makes sense from what I just said. Like I said, I'm not a world record beater in this game by any means, but if I practice more on the little straight mini turbos, possibly I could be right up there, possibly. But that's how the DOGG plays. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, the Masterclass of Mushroom Cup Luigi Raceway. Guys, thank you for joining. Stick around because there's another 15 more episodes of this exact thing. TS, thank you very much for the suggestion. Great idea. Great idea. Guys, I'll see you next time. Peace.